Welcome back to On Football. In today's video, I'll be unboxing a new Nike cleat, new for this year, the Nike Vapor Speed 3 football cleat. We're gonna take a look at these, and I'm gonna give you guys my first impression. Earlier this year, Nike released 3 different cleats in the Vapor line. If you're not familiar with the Nike Vapor line, it is all about speed. If you saw my other unboxings, my other reviews, you know that Nike has the Vapor Untouchable 3 Elite cleat, that's the high. They have the Nike Vapor Untouchable 3 Pro cleat, that's kind of the mid. And then they have this. This is the Nike Vapor Speed 3 cleat. This cleat replaces the Nike Vapor Speed 2 from last year, and it's a pretty good update. I posted a picture of this to Instagram, and a lot of you guys said that it looks just like some of the older cleats in Nike's line, namely the Alpha Speed cleat, also the Vapor Talon cleat, and even the older Vapor Carbons. Now, this cleat actually has the same silhouette. It's kind of a favorite of a lot of players and does share a similar plate to some of the older cleats in Nike's line. The first cleat that I've seen use this in Nike's line was actually the Nike Super Speed football cleats, which I have a pair, which I will show you when I do the detailed review. Now, the upper is changed. It does share some things in common with the Untouchable Pro cleat, namely the upper. So it doesn't have a cuff, but it does have that mesh upper in the cleat. Now, if you saw the review of the Nike Vapor Untouchable Pro, you're gonna know how I like this upper, how it's super pliable, and it's really gonna give you some of that better fit. That's the front of the cleat. The back of the cleat is very similar. It does lack that huge heel counter that the pros have and doesn't have that cuff. Now, the other big difference is it does have kind of an internal booty or sock liner. This is attached, as you can see right here, to the cleat to hug your foot a little bit. So I'm going to test that out, see how much of a secure fit it gives. There's a little bit of padding here in the actual tongue of the cleat, and then there's breathable mesh all through here in the forefront of the tongue. Now, the bottom of the plate, like I talked about, is something that Nike pulled from some of their older designs. Now, if you saw my video behind the design where we talked to some of the product designers about the actual cleat, this is a fan favorite. It's a player favorite. So many people like this plate. I've talked to different NFL players throughout my time doing these videos, and everyone loves the Super Speeds, mainly because of the plate. Now, I'm going to test this out. I've tested out a similar plate before. It's not my favorite personally. I prefer something much more like in the Vapor Carbons, but there's no denying that this plate is a fan favorite. So this cleat is $95. I'm gonna test this out because I really think this could be a steal with all the technologies in here, with the mesh, the form fitting, how light it is. So this is supposed to weigh in about 9 ounces. I will test that out in my full performance review, but I wanted to give you guys kind of my first impression. A lot of you guys have been waiting for this. This is the low in the Vapor line, and that's all there really is to this one. Again, I'm going to include the link in the vid description in case you want to check those out and buy those before I do the full performance review. If not, give me about 2 weeks and I'll have that full performance review for you guys. If you like my video, remember to give me a thumbs up, share, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.